Emma Watson's private photos have been leaked online. Unfortunately, this seems to be happening more and more among popular celebrities. Emma didn't just have a couple photos stolen either. Dozens of Watson's private images have appeared online. Pictures began to pop up on Reddit and 4chan earlier this week. While none of these photos showed her completely naked, all of them were of her in various stages of undressing. The photos were from a clothes fitting Emma had with a stylist a couple of years ago. The security breach has a lot of celebrities worried, and it is bringing back memories of the 2014 scandal when a hacker was able to get a hold of a number of actresses' iCloud accounts which contain nude photos of them and then release them to the public. Out of the 100 plus accounts, actresses such as Jennifer Lawrence, Kaylee Cuoco, and Kate Upton were among the ones to get their nude photos leaked. Hopefully the person responsible for leaking Emma's photos will soon be caught so this doesn't happen to anyone else. Hey everyone, and welcome back to LP. I'm Court McGinley. I just want to say before we get started, happy St. Patrick's Day to anyone who is celebrating. Let me know down in the comments what you're going to be doing tonight. As always, we have a bunch of cool and interesting stories headed your way, so let's get right into it. Next, Selena Gomez has deleted her Instagram account after becoming the most followed person on the app. Now, if you search her up on Instagram, you will see she still has her account there, but she is no longer the one posting. She has handed the account over to her assistant. I mean, when you have an account with 113 million followers, I guess it's kind of hard to delete it altogether. Selena doesn't even have the password for her Instagram account anymore, so she couldn't go on it even if she wanted to. About handing her Instagram account over to her assistant, Selena said, "As soon as I became the most followed person on Instagram, I sort of freaked out. It had become so consuming to me. It's what I woke up to and what I went to sleep to. I was an addict, and it felt like I was seeing things I didn't want to see. It was like putting things into my head that I didn't want to care about. I always ended up feeling like when I looked at Instagram, which is why I'm kind of under the radar, ghosting it a bit." Next, have you ever wanted to go on the Titanic? You know, if you wouldn't die? Well, your dreams of hopping aboard the Titanic can become a reality. A London-based travel company has announced that they will be launching 8-day trips which will bring travelers down 13,000 feet to actually see the wreckage of the famous ship. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. In 2018, the company Blue Marble Private will take 9 people at a time on this adventure. The trip starts in Newfoundland, Canada, and from there you will either go in a helicopter or seaplane to a yacht docked somewhere above the wreckage. Then you will get in a submarine and make your way down to the ship. After the dive, there will be lectures, discussions, and mission updates. Aside from actually seeing the ship, the coolest part about all of this is that this is the first time since 2005 that it is possible for the public to dive at the site. Now, the only problem is if you want to be a part of this, then you need to be willing to pay $105,129, which is equivalent to the $4,350 a first-class passenger would have had to pay to go on the Titanic back in 1912. Next, with the highly anticipated Beauty and the Beast movie coming out tonight, James Cordon put on a Beauty and the Beast inspired crosswalk musical. He even had the help of some of the Beauty and the Beast co-stars, including Josh Gad, Dan Stevens, and Luke Evans. James performed some scenes from Beauty and the Beast in his Crosswalk the Musical segment on The Late Late Show. The performances were adorable and hilarious, but I don't expect you to take my word for it, so here's a peek. This clip is 10 minutes and 20 seconds long, so obviously we can't show all of it. But I suggest you guys watch the whole thing because it is hilarious, and I'll leave the link to that down below. Next, it's that time of the week where I let you guys know it's super cool, awesome movies are hitting box office this weekend. And we have Beauty and the Beast and Goon Last of the Enforcers. Let's start off with Beauty and the Beast because, well, it's Beauty and the Beast and it's amazing. This movie is rated PG and it's a romance family fantasy musical. In this movie we have Emma Watson, Dan Stevens, Luke Evans, Josh Gad, Kevin Kline, Ewan McGregor, Emma Thompson, and so many more. This movie is a live-action retelling of the studio animated classic. For those of you who don't know, Beauty and the Beast is the fantastic journey of Belle, a beautiful, bright, and independent young woman who is taken prisoner by the Beast in his castle. Despite her fears, she befriends the castle's enchanted staff and learns to look beyond the Beast's hideous exterior and realize the kind heart and soul of the true prince within. I saw this movie at an advanced screening last night and it did not disappoint. It stayed true to the original story, but it did go a little bit more in depth when it comes to the main characters and their backgrounds. We learn about what happened to Belle's mother. We also learn about the Beast when he was younger. Also, we hear all of our favorite songs from the classic movie, but they have updated the score with several new songs. It's absolutely amazing and I recommend you all watch it. Next we have Goons: Last of the Enforcers. This movie is rated 14A and it's a comedy. This movie has an intimate cast which includes Marc-Andre Grondin, Levi Schreiber, Sean William Scott, and Jay Baruchel, to name a few. In this movie, a pro lockout has reunited old teammates and brought a crew of new players to the bench. However, everyone's favorite enforcer and the heart of the team, Doug Glatt, seems to be missing from the lineup. However, Doug returns when his nemesis is made captain of his team, and at the same time, new management threatens to tear the team apart. Well, there you have it. That's all the news stories I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.